Hey there, guys. Almost good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm doing something a little bit different, which I usually don't like to do. I don't like to do so quickly initial impression, but I'm very excited. I've been waiting for this fragrance for a very long time. I've been seeing sales posts, but it got sold out everywhere. So basically, I bought this from a brother who lives near my area. I went late night, just picked it up fresh, right? So this was like almost full partial. Thank you so much, brother, for letting me have it. And I sort of like drove, sort of like a blood rush, which we have once in a while. I did this kind of crazy things for a few fragrances before, like 12 midnight. I used to go to places to pick up fragrances. So we'll be talking about Club de Nuit Oud basically, and I think this is gonna be the second review or initial impression. I couldn't wait. I have to put my video in, so I do apologize for my childishness, or childish behavior, not childishness, because I've reviewed everything from this house so far, starting from Sidinim, which was the flanker to very popular, also Club de Nuit Man. This is the flanker to that. I did EDP, EDT, Perfume, and limited editions. This one I'll keep it here for a reason. Where should I keep it? There's no space. Huge presentation anyway. So I basically did everything: the milestone, then the silver one, and then the New Orleans elixir, urban elixir, and then the untold and the blue one, right? So basically, when you do the whole line, there's always this interest, whatever it is. I didn't have any clue. Some people told me like, Joy Bhai, this was not that good. So I think Best Brands reviews that our senior reviewer, he did cover this first. So props to him. So let's see what you get. There's a lot to cover. This is gonna be just initial impression based on the opening, the smell, and then the presentation. The rest of the full review on performance, seasons, if it's worth it, and everything else I'll let you know in a full review. Okay, so a little bit excited. I'm sorry I'm talking a little bit. Let's start with this. Okay, this fragrance costs here in Bangladesh about $65, I think, around $65 or less, around $60 plus, so which is steep for Club de Nuit Man line. But Armaf is also already released some those new lines which are also about $100+. So yeah, Armaf is showing their bling bling, right? So it's up to you if you want to try it. But here's the packaging. It looks like this. It looks like a wooden log, okay, and like a tree trunk, whatever you can say. It's like a wooden texture, but it's basically like print. Okay, Armaf Perfume Collector's Pride Club de Nuit Oud. Okay, the word Oud, very interesting. I'll tell you why. The whole box has that sort of image, and you can read everything else. Sterling Perfumes, okay, perfumes, they are distributing this 105 ml 3.6 fluid ounces. So this one has a lot of things inside. First of all, this box has the other box, but when you open it, you'll find this one. They'll sort of give like a blanket for the bottle. Just way too many things for a perfume just to make it look premium. And I think just I can carry your kangaroo in there, like a pouch. It says Armaf, looks nice. You can use it for other stuff. You can use it as like a beanie or something. You just put it on your head if you have a small head, that is. Okay, I'm talking a lot because I'm excited. This is like Christmas for me. Usually I get excited when I wait for something, I get it. So this is the box. This box is very heavy. This is like a piano. I don't know what you call this texture. Looks like marble, but it's like a piano black, sort of a piano white sort of color, and it has that texture. I think it's plastic or something. Very solid box. Okay, it opens like from here. It says Armaf. Sorry, don't have the best angle. Okay, yeah, here it at the base, it's like velvety, so looks really nice. When you open it, it has some of the other stuff. You can see me and then there's like a reflective thing. It says Club de Nuit Oud, and then you can also see, I just take out the stuff what's in there. The bottle is already out. You can skip through if you don't like to see the whole presentation. This is where they put all the other Armafs, I think Iconic, Untold, all those, and sort of like Creed's copy. Then they give this paper, okay, a lot of sort of like explanation of the fragrance. And then I think last thing you get also is Armaf Club de Nuit. I think this is to wipe the bottle. I don't know what this cloth is for. I guess part of their bling blings, right? So I don't think all this was needed, but it is what it is, right? So basically, this is the bottle. The bottle is really gorgeous. I really like it. It's similar to Club de Nuit other bottles, but the cap, take a look at the cap. It has different textures. It looks like I don't know, meteor or whatever it's like called. It's like a stone. It has this gems. It's done really nicely. And this one I think has that sort of Armaf untold chameleon sort of reflective properties. It looks really nice. But if this thing was not there, I would say this looks a lot like the original Club de Nuit Man. So this is Oud base, got the sticker, and this is made in France, very recent release. Really love the look of the bottle. Okay, so you take it out, the cap is actually of higher quality. So yes, you're paying basically for presentation. It has, you know, Armaf's detailing in there. So this locket is just typical of other Armafs. This thing, I think the atomizer perhaps a little bit fatter than the rest of them. So I'm wearing this here. Okay, you see the oil, this was applied like 20 minutes back. So let me put some here. The sprayer is unbelievable. I haven't seen this good of a sprayer in any Armaf before. So yes, after 6 minutes almost, let's talk about it. I don't have notes breakdown. Time is around 10:52, almost 11. Let's start. Okay, first of all, man, the opening of this stuff is mesmerizing. Okay, this fragrance is good and disappointing in certain ways. Why this one I put it here, limited edition. This was another one, limited edition, and then the special edition they put it in a different kind of a piano black box, and this one also cost a lot of money. So different arm CD names have different costing. So that's why this was here. This is a clone of a finest clone of Aventus, but you know, like let's focus on this. This one, okay, let's talk about the negatives. Okay, on initial blast, I'll talk about it in a bit. But this thing with the name of Oud, okay, I was expecting. I know what people told me is like Herba Pura sort of clone. I wanted to test it. Okay, so this one doesn't feel like it's a oud based perfume. Okay, that is the first thing. I don't really like oud. I don't care for oud, but I thought it had a lot of prospects, like thinking of Royal Oud or something like Oud Wood by Tom Ford. If they made something on those lines, this would be like so appropriate. But they took the name oud and they made a fruity, citrus, floral, not floral, fruity, citrus, uh, vanillic, musky kind of a perfume, which is fresh, and you can say all year wearable, but unisex style for both genders. But there is no spice in there. There's no woody elements in there. So those who are waiting for the huge name oud, they're going to be disappointed. So that is one disappointment. Second disappointment, you can say that this is going to be not everybody's budget. Okay, Sidinim for 200 ml, you can get it cheaper than that. For 200 ml, you can get cheaper than this. So that is a better value. Third thing I would say, it's not a disappointment, but I didn't see the purpose of doing so much packaging. I mean, they're just a blanket and all those. Well, anyway, if you're a collector, you can keep it. It's a collector's pride after all, right? So talking about positives, okay? I love the opening. As I was saying, man, the opening is magic. You know, when you spray it, I don't know what hits me. It's either pineapple, it's either or bergamot, or perhaps blackcurrant, apple. It could be a lot of things. It could be quince. It could be peach. So it's like so much fruity citruses hit you. The opening is so lovely. You know, I talked about opening in many fragrances. Like I do love Bad Boy Cobalt. Love the opening of it. I'm thinking to buy it. But when I talked about that one, I love the opening more than anything else in the Bad Boy line of Carolina Herrera. This is the same thing. This is one of the best, finest opening they made in a while in Armaf. Armaf usually have the synthetic citruses, rubbery, sort of like no one care for their openings usually. Untold was good, you know, Elixir was good, but this is the best opening so far. I feel I really am impressed by that, and that stays about 7 to 10 minutes. Then it starts going to the Herba Pura side, and some of you may see already have so many Herba Pura clone. You can get Latafaz one, you know, for much cheaper. Yes, definitely you can get, but this one is the twist, with the twist of this beautiful opening, which you do not get in any other clone of Herba Pura. Maybe some Manceras did so, but this quality is so good. Another thing, I'll tell you one thing, they did put oil in there. This, I have a feeling, is going to last a long time. Best Brands perfume, I think the brothers said this is 24 hours. Not quite sure it's going to be 24, but it's going to have perhaps very good longevity. Projection, I'm not quite sure. When I spray it, I get really good projection. You just need literally, with this sprayer, you just literally need perhaps 2 to 3 sprays, right? So it feels like it's going to be good for all year round, because in summer it's going to be really fruity. That freshness of Herba Pura is there, but it's a little bit different than Herba Pura. Herba Pura is very creamy, lotion-like, vanilla musk. This is less musky, more on the fruity citrus side, which I like. Okay, so you can call this a more modern version of Herba Pura, or more like how you say Aventus versus Aventus cologne. This is like Herba Pura versus Herba Pura cologne. And it does remind me of some of the other fragrances like Jardin d'Amalfi. I think was it from Creed, and then I think few up class ones from Mansera. It's like a very fruity, very happy, like up class or uplifting fragrance. So this is gonna be not much new to many people. If you already have huge niche collection, you can skip this. If you are not a collector of Armaf City Name line, you can skip it. But for those who love, like me, love this line, they're gonna spend a little bit more money and get this presentation just for collectors' passion, right? So it's a plus minus everything, but I think the performance is going to make it worthwhile, and the presentation definitely makes it worthwhile. But I would say if this fragrance had a little bit of oud in there, a little bit of a twist, and a little bit of better pricing, this would be so unbeatable. But for now, you can get other fragrances. You can get other Evapura inspired fragrances, like from Swiss Arabian, Kenzie, I think, I forgot the name. They have much cheaper price tag than this, but the presentation, you cannot beat it. So really nice bottle. I love the bottle. Love the opening. The dry down is good. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's nice, but it's just less powdery, less thick, less lotiony version, less custard version of Herba Pura. Okay, so you can say 80% Herba Pura, 20% of its own citruses, own fruits, and own touch. So must try. You just get a sample and see, decide for yourself. But I'll tell you one thing: this thing is gonna get popularity because it's one thing is Armaf. Second thing, as the time progresses, this juice is gonna get even stronger. So keep that in mind, right? So I will keep testing, maybe a week time or 2 weeks. I will do a full review on this. Thanks for watching. I'm very glad I finally got this. I think I'll go upload it right now. Take care, guys. Have a nice day. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.